Hi. Hey, I'm Bridget. Welcome to Above Life channel. So, the purpose here is always to inspire your spirit and to fill you with hope. So, I'm going to do that in several different ways. Now, you may have come to the website from my YouTube channel. Most people usually do. And now, if you haven't, I'm really excited that you're here and you just kind of found me, maybe on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. But you're here. So, thank you for showing up. That's pretty awesome. But make sure that you now follow us on Above Life channel, where on Sundays we do Sunday morning coffee. And that's my version of a podcast where I will take a topic and kind of do a riff on it that is some kind of reoccurring theme that I've been seeing in private sessions or out in the world. We'll have a conversation about it, live stream. And then on Mondays, to get the week started off right, I'll take some time to actually maybe do a story share or talk about an intuitive life topic that can then give you some tools, give you some guidance on some things that you can maybe do or implement, especially as an empathic person, as a very heart-based individual. Now, that's how you are probably likely the most intuitive, is through your heart space, because that's how I connect with people a lot, is through the heart space of being an empath. It's also called the psychic gift of clairsentience. Now, my primary psychic gift for the last 20 years has been clairvoyance, which is the psychic gift of sight, which is something that's just been a natural thing for me my entire life. Now, I grew up having paranormal experiences, and since an early age, my mother recognized that I had some unique, let's say, skill sets, some unique things about me. And so it's been something that has kind of been around me all my life, but I didn't actually even ever talk to a psychic or a life coach until I became one. So, my work is as an intuitive life and energy coach. I have done psychic work, like I said, for 20 years after the death of my father, when I became a medium, which is communicating with the afterlife during that time. That was kind of my entrance into psychic work. And then I got certified as a life coach. And I also used that in my human resources work, where I worked in organizational development and learning at that time. So I hope that you'll take some time to check out my services. I really pride myself on having a wide range of pricing and options for services. So I try to do a monthly group session online that is quite affordable, and it's an old school psychic reading, gives you an experience. So it's a small group on Zoom and it's an inspiring psychic experience. So you can join that. Or you could do a energy forecast, which is just a private recorded reading of your energy for the month ahead. And so that's a monthly thing that you could also do if you chose to. You can do it once or you can do it multiple times. I also have private session work, and you can just have an intuitive life and energy coaching session, just a general session with me. And or you can also focus it. You can do a twin flame session. So I kind of specialized in twin flame healing and coaching work, as well as working with people who are mentoring with their gifts. So you need some extra guidance, whether you're already doing healing work or are in the healing arts, advancing your skill set, or you need somebody to check you as far as the exercises or the practices that you're doing, or the visitations you're getting with other, afterlife folks or with spirit guides, and you need somebody that can meet you at that other plane level, that other realm, and have a conversation with you about the experiences that you're having as you're developing your psychic gifts. So like an advanced kind of scenario. I do work with other people who are psychics, who are priestesses, who do actual also life coaching work and psychic work. And I work with people who are just starting out, people who've just started to have some paranormal experiences with maybe earthbound spirits, or mostly, usually, it's with their afterlife loved ones. And then it kind of moves into they open up to their intuition. They're not sure what chakras are. They're getting used to the chakras, or maybe they do yoga and they have a major life event, like a health scare or something, and it gives them just a whole host of new insight and information. And so then I work with people that way, in a mentoring kind of capacity to develop your intuition and energy awareness so that you can have life be much more aligned and 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 connected, so you don't have to just be like a mind or a spirit. You can be connected in alignment, body, mind, heart, and soul. And that's the simple model I work on. Body, mind, heart, and soul. It's really not that complicated. It's pretty basic and simple, but I get the opportunity to work with people in a lot of different ways. So please take time to check out more about me if you want to get to know me. The best way to do that is Above Life channel on YouTube, but check out the About Me playlist, the About My Work playlist, not the channeling that I've done, not even the teaching sessions that I've done or Sunday morning coffees or whatever, but just check out the About My Services or About the Way I Work playlist so you have a sense of what how I work, because there's a lot of different kinds of people that do intuition work and psychic work and life coaching work, and we're all different. We're all different. And so it's really important you find a fit. Like I said, I've been doing this work for 20 years and I'm constantly growing and evolving. And I have mentors for myself. And I am in a program right now, expanding for myself. I am integrating my personal healing process and my awareness and integrating new perspectives that I've had based on my recent near death experience. So, yeah, I've had a lot of experiences and I'm able to really support you and hold that sacred space for you in our session and in our time together. So I hope that I'll get to inspire your spirit and fill you with hope. And I can tell you, I will encourage you to live your life. This is your life after all, and you get to live it. Just live it.